I'm Shelly B. Hope you're having a lovely morning. This means I love you in sign language because I do. I'm down here. I guess this is Chelsea. And look at today's office. It's an empty skyscraper, but with a magnificent view of New York City. So I'm up early. I actually get to work really early, so that I can set up and take my time, have my coffee, and just enjoy my life. Good morning, everybody. Let me wave to my friends. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hope you're having a great day. Hi. So this is this wide open space. This is what's become of a lot of the office spaces in New York City. A lot of the skyscrapers in New York City are empty since COVID, and they realized that they don't have to have people come in the office. Good morning, waving to my friends. Hey, y'all, how you doing? Hi, you're from India. How do you say your name? Sharad, I think it is. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name, but I have a lot of friends that come in my lives from India. I love y'all. I got to come out there and see y'all at some point. I appreciate you being with me. So I'm in New York City right now, and I'm just showing everybody that these beautiful skyscrapers, a lot of them in New York City, have become empty since COVID. I mean, look at this. At some point, there was some business or something in here, and a lot of these places, closed because during COVID, they realized that they could work without all these workers. A lot of people could do things remotely. These places are very expensive, as beautiful as they are, and they're just empty. I mean, we've used stores that are empty on Madison Avenue, different skyscrapers all over are empty inside, and we use them as holdings. I mean, look at this. Look at this space. It's beautiful. And the messed up thing about the skyscrapers is that they're not really zoned to be living spaces. So, can you imagine if this could be your loft? But it can't be because they're not zoned for living. So a lot of these places just remain empty, and it's a problem in New York City. They don't know what to do with a lot of these spaces that were inside of these skyscrapers. A lot of them have a lot of vacancies and they're empty. I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, it is dusty, guaranteed, because it's been empty. But, look at this view out here, though. This is beautiful. Whatever business that was in here, I'm sure it was something pretty reputable to afford this space. I mean, look at this. It's gorgeous. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. So it's really interesting. I'm like, what are they going to do with all this space in these skyscrapers here? Because we go in a lot of them and we use them as holdings in the film industry. And here's the pier down here, Chelsea Pier. I don't know if you guys can see. You can see the boats. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But I just wonder what's going to become of New York City. I mean, no one wants to take these spaces anymore. And a lot of these skyscrapers are becoming more and more vacant. And it's too much money to convert them into housing, or so they say. So this is what you got. Floors and floors of empty skyscraper space in New York City. So, I love New York City. I've been here for like 30 years, and then I left like 2 years ago because it just started getting tyrannical, in my opinion. So I just wonder what will become of the city that I love so much. I love New York. And I still work here all the time. I don't live very far. I only live about 40 minutes into New Jersey. Hey, y'all, what's going on? Wave to my friends. Hey, y'all, thanks for being with me. I appreciate y'all. So this is what it is. Empty office spaces in New York City. But here's today's office for me today. Lovely view of the water, so I just want to come on here and say good morning to everybody, and hope that you have a lovely day that's full of blessings and prosperity and all those good things, and hopefully we all can get along. I love to see all my friends here from India. Hi. Sydney says, how's Jasmine Cricket corny? She means Jasmine Crockett, because I had said that she's corny. trying to have a positive discussion today and not talk about negativity. But since you asked, I just don't think that she represents black women in the best way. I think she's loud, and I think that she's very, behaves very ghetto, and it's not really necessary. So, I just feel that we can have better representations of black women. I just don't identify with her. I don't subscribe to her whole presentation. I don't subscribe to any of her ideologies. If you don't know, I'm not a liberal. I'm not a leftist. I don't really subscribe to a lot of that. Love y'all, but I just don't agree with you on a lot of things. That's just my opinion. So, all the best to you, Sydney, though. Thanks for coming in the live. No, Jasmine Crockett is not one of my favorite people. But back to the positive side of life. Enjoy your life, Hopefully, even when you don't subscribe to people, you have a right to live in America and, not be attacked in America. And hopefully you have a nice day and enjoy your life. Look at the sun is shining through. Let's see if we can catch it. I love the sun. But anyway, so, enjoy your life, There's always going to be people that don't agree with me. You need to grow some. If people not agreeing with you causes you a problem. And, just... if you don't like what somebody's saying, don't listen. That's just what I say, And being that I don't really like a lot of the liberal policies more and more in the liberal way they present more and more, I just don't listen. I don't listen. I surround myself with like-minded people. That's what my mentor said to me. Subscribe yourself with like-minded people, and you'll be at peace. Look at the sun shining. See, we're shining together this morning. Wherever you are on earth, I hope you have a lovely day. And I got to go now because people are texting me about getting breakfast and food and stuff like that, because there's a lovely cafe not far from here, and I got a lovely cappuccino this morning. I feel great this morning. I'm not trying to talk about Jasmine Crockett or any of those people, really. Cindy said that's understandable, but you can't say that she doesn't get people's attention. She does get people's attention because people like drama, especially when it's black people. They love to see us at our worst. And there's so many more articulate, better looking people that they could have chosen than her. And she's so fake. She tries to act like she's this ghetto, person for the hood, but really she grew up in an upscale society. She went to, very high-end schools. She's very intelligent and articulate, but for some reason she's pandering to the ghetto portion of the community when that's just a small percent. So I don't really understand that. And I'll be glad when, her 15 minutes is up and we can get somebody that really represents, the whole community and not just a portion, and really get to work on the issues that, plague our community. And I think we all know what they are, and we know what works that needs to be done. We just need to find people that are willing to do that work. So with that being said, let me go, because I got to set up and get ready for work here and drink my cappuccino and collect my thoughts before I start my day. Look at the sun shining. It's a good day here, We're all blessed wherever you are today, and just make the most of it. Enjoy your life. Don't let anybody bring negativity. Block them from your energy, and just keep shining. See that sun? Shine on. Okay, let me tell you guys good morning, and I'm gonna go. I am Shelly B. This means I love you in sign language, and I do if you sat with me through any of my lives or you support me in any way. But just look at this beautiful view on time in New York City. Look at this. This is lovely. Get out there. It's a beautiful day. Get out there and enjoy your life. Get outside and get some fresh air. Tell somebody you love them. Uplift somebody, inspire somebody today, even if it's one person. All right, I'm out of here. I am Shelly B. See you on the next one. Have a great morning.